So when it comes to YouTube and the games I like to upload from my player games, I like to go for the interesting games. Now by interesting, I don't mean by whichever ones I went most ham inside the recorded videos. No, I only record a video if I think it's against an interesting team, and this is my former team that traded me to the Nets, so this should be interesting. It's my chance to finally go against the guy who I was traded for, Gerald Wallace. Unfortunately, I'm not the one guarding him, although it will get mixed up from time to time. I'm guarding Rudy Gay, and that may actually be a little more interesting than me guarding Gerald Wallace. We'll see, but I have other things to talk about at the moment. First off, Sports CMM. If you guys have not seen my Sports CMM submissions, aka the reason why I've been pretty slow on this channel this month, you guys should go over to iPod King Carter's channel and check out my submissions. I made it past the first round, and right now I'm in the second round, and hopefully I'll make it to the third round. I haven't really sent anybody over there per se to, I guess, beg for more votes. I've been doing pretty good with the actual fans of iPod King Carter. But in the third round, if I do make it there, I'll be going up against a pretty tough opponent either way, so I may need your help. I'll let you guys know when that comes. Now, the videos that I do have on iPod King Carter's channel are my team videos. Now, my team video, the first one, is a pretty entertaining game to say the least. It's the game where I first added Posterizer to Gerald Green to go see how many people he can dunk on in the paint. And it's a pretty successful combination. I'm still trying to figure out what signature skill he should have second, because I can't remove a second signature skill. And my second video is a game where I threw a crazy number of alley-oops. I outscored my opponent by like about double or something like that. Ooh, nice dunk on 3 Grizzlies. But back to that game I was just telling you guys about, definitely check that one out. That one had a lot of alley-oops. It got a little ridiculous after a while, actually. And it was pretty well received by the community. The other commentators liked it. My opponent, unfortunately, pretty much conceded within the first hour. And now, he did a MLB The Show. I don't know if he's trying to go out to Chase Money's vote because he wants to see games other than NBA 2K. But it ended up hurting him in the long run. See, the only problem I had with that was that my opponent was Viper, I think Viper Gaming XHD. Check him out. He's a young commentator, but he has some skill. Now, the reason why I don't like the fact that he conceded early is because he may have saw this fan vote and saw that at that time I believe it was 72% for me and 28% for him. The thing is, the fan vote is one vote, and the judges in the past most of the time have not needed the fan vote. They base their decision on what they want to base it on. So if they liked his video, they're going to vote for him. But if you're going to concede, if you don't think you won, why should they think that you won? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But yeah, pretty much I'm saying don't quit, because if they weren't thinking of not voting for you, you're pretty much saying you don't think you should be voted for, so why should you? And they might just go along and listen to that advice. Oh, before I get back into that, check out this possession right here. Pump fake, drive right past my man, and then I dunk it so hard on Wayne Ellington. My leg went across his head. It went through his head. That was a decapitation. But I was saying, I think that I put out a pretty good video for the second round. And my opponent, I thought he put out a pretty decent video himself. I watched the whole thing. I wasn't bored with it or anything like that. But the problem was that he emphasized certain things. He was a little too repetitive. And he mispronounced. He said Stephen Strasburg, right? Now that's a pretty popular guy right now. For those people who don't watch baseball, that's like messing up one of the top 10 players in the NBA's names or something like that. So that was a big no-no because it happened at the beginning of the video. But I thought that his video still could have rebounded from where it left off. I don't think that should have been the big deciding factor on whether that was a good video or not. And that was a nice alley-oop in traffic from me to Joe Johnson. I was surprised he caught that, but you guys already know I do not bite the hand that feeds me. I like to get my teammates involved. I like to play the role of point forward unofficially. And Darren Williams is a great passer. He gave me the shot so wide open. I was paused for a second. I didn't even know what was going on because of how open I was. But back to the recent updates. I bought MLB 2K13 today. I don't know if you can hear it. This is the case, whatever. Hopefully I have time to play it. I've been really busy. I work like ridiculous amount of days a week, and But I'm looking forward to playing this. I haven't played a baseball game since MLB 2K7, which I'm almost done with my first season. I'm about 121 games in or something like that. And my record's like 110 and 11 or 100 and something ridiculous, whatever. It's not on the hardest difficulty, so, that's why it's ridiculous like that. But hopefully I'll be able to get into the show. A lot of stuff has changed since the last time I played a new baseball game. It's it's a 6-year difference, whatever. But if I get better at the game, I'll probably record footage of it, and if I think that it's quality footage, I will upload it. But the thing is, I'm going to do my homework first. I'm going to find out how the baseball commentators do it inside of their section of YouTube. I'm not just going to come here and just give it a 2K feel to it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? No, but yeah, I'm looking forward to playing this game. I heard some great reviews about it. And if you guys, you guys play this game, you guys got any tips or whatever, feel free. My PlayStation list is pretty empty. My Xbox list is full. Don't add that. But my PlayStation list is pretty empty or whatever. I'm just still trying to learn I'm trying to learn the game. I haven't opened the wrapper yet, whatever. Same with Halo 4. I haven't even opened that, and I ordered that in October, November. I forgot whenever it came out. I hope y'all been watching this gameplay and not just listening to me talk, because this is pretty exciting. I'm shooting 14 out of 20, which is 70%. And, YouTube's best shooter is doing this thing, whatever. I'm making my shots from the outside, and that's what I do very well. I'm shooting somewhere around like 65% from the 3-point line this year. Right now in the season of my play, I'm somewhere right before the All-Star break. Like, I think it's the game before the Rising Stars Challenge and the dunk contest and all the other fun stuff. And I was hearing some stuff about the dunk contest being rigged, like you guys can get a perfect score every time and still lose to Blake Griffin or something. So, I don't know, I'm probably going to do like maybe a practice dunk contest offline, because I haven't played the dunk contest yet. I don't really know how it goes. I just seen the videos from E3. So I'm going to play like a couple of practice rounds, and I'm going to go for the real thing. If I win, I win. And if I lose, then oh well. It's not like I get 50,000 VC for winning or nothing like that. All my VC goes to my team anyway. Yeah, I want you guys to see my stats inside the attributes video, so that way you guys can do whatever you guys want to do with I guess character recreation, or maybe I'll just stop being lazy and do it myself. Get something nice for you guys on the 2K share. If I don't do it now, I'll definitely do it next year, but the only thing is that I want to wait until I get good stats, but at the same time I know that's messing up with some people's offline associations and things like that they have for commentators. And another 3-point shot by the league's best shooter. Also, there is the podcast. Can't forget about the podcast. I did record about 2 20-minute clips, and I wasn't really satisfied with them. I did this about a month ago. I wasn't really satisfied with them, so I'm going to redo them. I have a bunch of ideas. I just have to get them organized. That's the trouble. And I have some gameplays I'm going to put it over. The gameplay really doesn't matter because it's about listening to what the podcast has to say. This gameplay matters. Watch this one. But the gameplay for the podcast doesn't really matter. Although I'm going to give you guys some good, good footage. I'm not going to give you guys straight crap or whatever. I've never been a fan of just uploading anything, whatever. My gameplay always comes first and the commentary second, unfortunately. But I'm working on it. Give me some time. I'm getting better mics, I'm trying to learn how to do the whole sound part of YouTube and editing. So just give me some time. But the gameplay for now, the gameplay is always going to be top notch. I'm also thinking of doing a wish list. It may be a little late, but I'm not sure. I don't think it's officially too late yet, because last year around this time or a little bit later, they had that hashtag additions to 2K13. So they may have that soon. And when they do, I'll probably put out a video detailing all the things I want inside the different modes if it's not too long, And of course, I'll link it to them on Twitter and wherever else it needs to be linked to them. My team. I am inside the 5th seed, and the only reason I know that is I started playing it again recently because of the commentator March Madness. I need to get some gameplay. So if you guys want to see my team gameplays, you have to go to the commentator March Madness. That's where it's going to be at for now. And my team game, when I'm playing these games, I'm realizing that there's a lot of people out there who are paid for their teams. I'm no longer in the days where Harrison Barnes is the best or second best player on the team. Austin Rivers is not even on anybody's team. That's how good these teams are nowadays. I literally just finished playing a game against LeBron James, Dwight Howard, Kobe Bryant, Chris Paul, and Thomas Robinson in the starting lineup. I was winning the game, but all of a sudden the connection it said your opponent left the match, and I didn't get a win. I ended up getting a loss, and I lost out on all that VC. But I recently did buy a gold player. Now, before you say anything, I have been spending the last 2 weeks grinding up VC, and the spare time that I get to play this game. I don't get that much time, but the spare time I had to play this game. That's all I've been doing, just playing offline games, getting VC, and people have been asking me to play, like not just subscribers, but other commentators, and I've been telling them, no, I'm busy building VC, so I can get these players. Now, I bought not one, but 2 gold players, and I asked people on Twitter would they have a problem with that. And if you have a problem with that, you should be following me on Twitter, because I've been having that in my descriptions and in my videos and in the video outro for over a year now. So yeah, if you guys don't like that, you should have been following me on Twitter so you guys could give me your input. As a matter of fact, just pause the video right now and just go follow me on there. I do respond to a lot of people, pretty much everyone. If it's something that can't be responded to, like there's some things you really can't, but a lot of times I'll throw you guys a retweet, whatever. And that was a nice spin move. Woo! That was a 38.6 vertical? Come on, man, get out of here. A guy this tall is not meant to jump that high. He must be flying. Do I have one of those 6-man type moments? If you guys didn't see the 6-man, that's a reference to the movie by Kadeem Hardison, and I think it was like Marlon Wayans or something, where, whatever, go watch the movie. It's a good movie. It's a classic movie, classic basketball movie. And you guys knew that one good spin move deserves another. Look at a lockdown defender fall to his knees and watch me get the layup with ease. Woo! I love anything that spins. Spin moves, windmills, anything like that. But that was me trying to be greedy at the end. You guys know that's not like me. I like to hold the ball and dribble it out with crossovers. But I think that I got a lot accomplished. Oh yeah, we got the win. But I think I got a lot accomplished inside this video. If I forgot anything, I'm probably just going to kick myself about it later. And my next My Team game is against the Rockets. And that's my first team. And I'm pissed at them still, so they're going to get it.